Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode in our Dark Urge playthrough. We finished up at the Arcane Tower yesterday and headed back to our Selenite outpost waypoint so that we could head to the Myconid Colony. And before that, I guess we're gonna fight some Mintotaurs and a Bulette, so let's go. Alright, we're gonna send Lae'zel in.
Taking position.
And let's see if we can disarm this Minotaur. That would be a negative. And another negative. Are you sure you don't want to hit and also drop your weapon? Well, we got one of the two. There it is. All right, we're gonna go. Oh, we can't take his club. Can we move it from here? No, we can't move it from here. Oh, we can Misty Step. We should have done that and hit him with our sword. Look at us realizing things too late. I'm just gonna stay here. No, I'm not.
Fury. I am death.
We're gonna use one of our Misty Steps, and I'm gonna bop behind him. And we're going to... Can I really not pick this up? Really gonna be difficult about that? Okay.
Shall we cut and run?
At least we can have a sneak attack for Astarion. And we're gonna move Astarion back.
Never a dull moment.
You know what would be really great is Ray of Enfeeblement. Here's our other friend. He doesn't have a weapon, right? He just does punches. We do have a spell scroll. I don't know if it's worth it though, because he's only got 39 hit points left. So let's just use... We have our Fear Ray back. That works. And we're gonna fly so that we all don't get knocked down at the same time.
Need to stay focused.
And how about... I think Lae'zel is out of range. Are we close enough to our friends?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Ready.
Let's go ahead and cast a bless. We just got the arcane, or the Staff of Arcane Blessing in the last video. So we have 2d4 on our attack rolls and saving throws.
Onward.
We're just gonna, again, spread out here. Try and make it hard for them to hit all of us at
Blood
once.
comes easy these days.
All right, so the Bulette has come out of the ground, and like we found out in last video, he is territorial, so he will go after other monstrosities before going after us. So helpful of him. I've never had this interaction with this particular fight, and I, for one, am excited. So let's go ahead and move up just a little bit. Let's try and get the sneak attack once again. Excellent. Nice. All right. We're invisible. Let's go ahead and use a dash so we can get far away from where we disappeared.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
And how far
Everything.
can we get? Is it far enough? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything we can hit from there. So let's use dash action. I think we're okay. Not going to get that far.
Victory awaits. On the move.
While the Bulette is attacking the Minotaur, I'm going to attack the Bulette. I think Astarion's awfully close, and if the ability goes off, it's gonna reveal him. But luckily, we missed both attacks. That's fun. Are we too far away for a rally? Let's leave it alone for right now.
On the move.
But we stepped so far back.
I'd better take a peek.
Well, thanks, Bulette. That was very nice of you. All right, we are still invisible. We're going to take high ground. And shoot. We have our ability on do.
Still on my feet.
Maybe in the last video we didn't get the buff. I was thinking we got the buff on our offhand weapon because he was doing damage, but I know we don't have magic weapon on him right now, and he was still doing damage. So maybe the damage is just high enough with that added bonus from sharpshooter. Okay, we have 73 points of damage. If we can't kill him before his turn, he's going to leap again. Try and do a third level. And quicken. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do it again. As much damage as we can.
Time to strike.
All right, Lizelle, you need to focus. Thank you. We did it. All right. Bulette taken care of. This is great barbarian gear if you still have Karlach in your party or are playing as a barbarian yourself.
Always room for more.
Lots of little goodies to pick up here. And we're actually going to send Astarion on his way with, give him the guidance necklace just for a moment. We're going to try and pick up some of these night fronds from the nightlights. There we go. To require, obviously, a successful nature check to harvest.
All right.
I think it's the only resource that behaves that way.
Must have fallen.
This is where you come down if you drop down from the spider pit in the Underdark underneath the Blighted Village. And this is where the Zentrum outpost is, if you haven't already come down through the elevator.
I'll just help.
If there's ever anything in this burlap sack, but I keep checking, just hopefully, trying to say with hope of trying to find something. There we go. We also picked up some Timisk spores in the arcane tower. We forgot to loot the heavy chest here. What are you thinking? But if you find Timisk spores in the wild here, you can also collect them by running up to them and succeeding on a saving throw.
Timasks. Known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
You can only pick up one per explosion. Should proc again. Just use my highest wisdom saving throw character, and that's currently Shadowheart. I prefer not to destroy them, but eventually they will stop putting out any spores. You can make the befuddled grenades, I guess, with these, as well as the quest from Welluum. I always say his name wrong, but the Mind Flayer in the Myconid Colony. So this one is done putting out spores for us. We're gonna come on down here. I don't know if I've ever looted that body, but there's a little glowing skull nearby, trying to entice you.
Timask and torch stalks. Hell of a combination.
So
Confused by one, blown up by the other.
this is a minefield that I don't really play with in terms of allowing things to blow me up. So we're just going to set off the explosion. It's not going to destroy everything, but it'll destroy most of it. We can navigate through to the other side. Much like in our last video where we had a Starian go into turn-based mode and then retrieve the chest from the back side of the Festering Cove. We're going to enter our turn-based mode here so that we can get into these goodies that would otherwise blow up, or you have a chance to grab them. And leave with our loot.
What to do? Have I been this way before?
You are swallowed by a chorus of
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
The choir fades. You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
We like that. I'm going to use the drow one. The Underdark is my home. I don't need your permission to pass.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody.
Descend to
The persistent music.
Right. Do a little save. Let's speak to, well, we'll keep it chronological given it's a video. Let's go talk to the Sovereign.
The Sovereign's thick finger.
flesh.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace.
The Sovereign's song slow.
We laid waste to many.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your work.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge.
I will.
Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I'm tempted just to see what this option is, but if I was going to do that, I should have talked to the vendors first. But yeah, sure. I'll handle the
An
Dwergar.
illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this
The Sovereign gift.
riches of magic. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
You're animating the corpses, yes.
Yes. Our enemy's flesh makes a fine host for my growing children.
All right. Get a haste spore grenade. Talk to Thula here too.
Don't.
Failed a nature check. What's wrong with you?
Dwergar. Ugh. me! Oh, poison!
So there's many ways that you can help her. Given that this is an evil playthrough. And we failed our nature check. You're in a bad way. I could end your suffering if you want.
Hard to breathe. Blood's on fire. Do it.
I've never done this before. And it seems horrible. But we haven't done any really evil things in a while.
The gnome was under the protection of the Myconid circle.
Oh no.
They will see you answer for violating it.
Uh-oh. Really want your vendors? Oh, interesting. A dreadful accident. She was in pain. I granted her mercy. $27.
The circle's harmonies grow still, then surge again. In them you hear both goodwill and grief. The Myconids will raise her husk, life born.
Oh my. Oh, I should have taken her boots first. Hold on. Hold on.
How delicious.
Okay, I know we can't do this without, like... Wait. We have potions of invisibility.
The Myconid denounces your theft. It means to punish you.
This is Starian talking. Yeah. It was a gift. Oh, Astarian. Okay, we have inspiration points.
The Myconid calms.
Okay, you can reanimate her now. I just wanted her boots.
Myconid denounces your theft.
What? You already
It means
denounced
to
me.
punish you.
No. Absolutely not. Okay, well, you can just stay there for a minute, I guess.
We'll be running.
Oh, boy. Things are going so poorly already.
But
It's just the
let us
chaos
observe the
playthrough.
customs.
The Scot.
We hear when the...
Or perhaps not.
Let's ask about Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. Our kind has suffered needlessly for generations. Do you also seek peace among the Myconids?
Mind Flayer attacked me with its tadpole.
Truly
Affected me with
remarkable.
its tadpole.
But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much?
Sure, I'll tell you.
It is.
Are you looking to have it extracted?
How is it possible that an illithid is your friend?
I have broken. I ask that you refrain from violence.
Sorry, I skipped a whole
While I
bunch there.
respect that your opinion of my kind.
I'm sure Starian will be fine, but we're just gonna try and hurry through this. What's the grand design?
Collective, if that open your mind to me.
Let him search.
That the lava is infused.
Great, go ahead and try.
Moreover,
No?
the cranium
Okay.
has undergone severe trauma. It is a miracle the brain functions at all.
My mind is
Extraction
addled.
would risk much.
Can you tell me why?
The lava is not the only creature that has been inside this brain, but at present it is the sole resident.
What do you mean?
Your flesh has been burrowed into. Your flesh has been excavated. A tadpole need not tunnel when they greet their host.
Oh.
Unfortunately, beyond the assessment of my own kind, I cannot speculate what has passed through your cerebrum. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in it, but there may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances.
What kind of alchemy?
A tincture. But Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
So if you come here before you go to the Arcane Tower, you'll need to go get them. I believe you can possibly find Tongue of Madness on Dareth as a vendor, but we have the things that he needs.
You must drink the entire draught.
We'll drink
Potion
that.
is just
Not
the world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature
Use
suspended in amber.
our intelligence. Luckily, Shadowheart followed us over here.
A few spark the tadpole fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
We have a wisdom or intelligence. I think if we do the same one again, it's like a higher DC. I think this one feels the most RP though. We're gonna have to rest soon. Wait, we're about to go into combat, huh? We won't use that. Thank goodness.
The cold blade, the parasites, it surges and... The parasite.
Omelum.
that lava is like nothing I have ever
It grew
observed
inside me and more
before.
powerful than ever before.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
More power is better than less.
Yet that power I possess. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless.
We're gonna try and convince
Is there
him
anything you could
the information
offer
from the
me?
Nautiloid.
A Nautiloid? A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me?
With performance, since we have high charisma.
What a brilliant Of course.
Okay, let's chat with our
Welcome
friends.
Have you made any new discoveries?
Get some good loots, hopefully. Okay. We currently don't have anything we need on our heads. Do you like these boots? Could give this to Lae'zel, or we can just start giving her potions of dark vision. Some reagents. And let's pick up the Scorching Ray. I think we have enough scrolls since we got some off of people. We have not put Starian's Broodmother's Revenge back on, unfortunately. Okay. Wares. Remove wares. That's close. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, he has so much money. I don't know why I've been so bad at using vendors. I feel like it's just because I'm being recorded in the playthrough, because normally I am not this chaotic, I swear. All right. I try and do this off camera between sessions so you guys don't have to see it, but you know, we're kind of in the middle of things. So we're going to go ahead and barter. Good. Let's talk to Oelua.
I greet you, friend of
Once
the
you speak with him about your tadpole and go through all of that, you get access to his inventory. So we're going to buy things because something tells me we're not going to have access for much longer. These are really good if we do an elemental build. I will pull those just in case. This restores spell slots. Shadowheart's not wearing any rings right now. This could be good for us. It might be finally time to drop our daggers. All right, let's do that. And then we've sold all our wares. Get rid of our staff. We're not going to actually use that. Not going to remember to ever equip that. So expensive. Are there any spell scrolls we don't need? We had Speak with Dead, right? We don't need those anymore. Grease is pretty much useless. I've always sold my cantrip spells, but I thought it might be interesting to hold on to Shocking Grasp in case we have like Shadowheart or Lae'zel in melee and they want to get away without taking damage. It might be good to have that. I also never use Web. Okay. Balance Offer. Rebalance Offer. And good to go. All right. Go talk to Dareth. We're doing a speed run of the Myconid Colony. Sorry, Astarian, to leave you there hanging. I wonder if we can... I'm not going to do that until we talk to Dareth. I'm wondering if I can equip Astarian with different equipment. Oh my gosh, God, not now.
Reach into memory. Tell me of hope.
Envision vast Mesobranzan city, the heated glow. How do we remember that? We don't remember anything. Okay, me blanketed. There's the Dark Urge option. Blanketed in skin, fireplace of burning flesh, sipping a glass of gall.
It shudders, twisted by your brutal honesty. It reveals its own home in
But I have heard the song.
Can you make yourself useful?
In death, your foe becomes your
Great.
ally. Remain in the
Nope, no. Oh, goodness gracious. Allow me to speak with the potion trader, please.
Now, doubt you'd care to notice, but you didn't see a dwarf on your travels, did you? Baelen's his name.
I don't think we care.
Right. Never mind.
Show me your wares, please. All right. Drow poison, yes. We've been using that in this playthrough. Elixir of Dark Vision, we just said we should give Lae'zel that. This feels really broken just leaving Astarian there forever, but hey, I'm grateful, so we're going to go with it. All right, we're going to take this magical hand crossbow. Another potion of invisibility we just used. This ring is bugged. Sometimes it is correctly listed at a lower rarity because 2 extra weapon damage is not worth $1,500 in my opinion. But more playthroughs than not, that ends up being too expensive for me to pick up. We're going to take the necklace for Shadowheart, and then she has so many reagents. I feel like it's worth it just to pick up a bunch of these. Holy water. Smoke powder bombs. Don't know why she has those. I think that's it. Guess more potions wouldn't hurt. Racking up quite a bill here. All right.
Keeping the old turnip.
Let's come back up here to Darian's aid. We're just gonna like intentionally stand in these haste spores, no reason. And then let's see if we can change out Astarian's gear while he's talking. And this. Nope. Nope, okay. Just wanted to make extra sure. I just don't understand why this is my only course of action. What if... Oh, I have an idea. We're not in combat.
Waste a step.
Let's leave. And Astarian can turn invisible and run away. Yes? Where's Glut? Glut, get your butt down here.
Let's move. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Really want to make sure we're out here.
Gouges. Something's muck.
All right, fine. We are luckily first. Oh, a spore servant. I was like, what's the Duergar doing here? We may as well like look at some stuff while we're here. We're just gonna turn invisible and run far, far away.
This way.
It'd make less noise while being stealthy. Just gonna put it out there.
Perhaps.
Okay. We are out. Look like we have any negative buff effect on us. Can I get to my
And
party?
Myconid bodies. Some
All right, well.
been fighting.
We're going to take the long way around. I shouldn't have picked that up. That's heavy.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
What did they say about splitting the party? Fine when a rogue with disgusting expertise in
Yes.
stealth and invisibility potions. Down here, there are some gnome bodies that have weapon on them.
The camp looks abandoned.
Oh.
And rightly so.
Short sword of first blood, so deals extra damage to a target that has all of their hit points. So we haven't needed the ritual dagger, especially now that Shadowheart has the extra good less of that. That's the way we came. Oh no, I can't get to them from up here. Oh, I can't.
Let's hope for gold.
Oh, hey. Hi, party. Okay, everyone can come out of stealth. We're good
Nothing
now.
hurts anymore.
All right.
More for me.
We averted disaster. I don't know if we will be welcome again, but it's worth trying. You can always leave the rest of the party behind, use disguise self, and see if we can go in to do trading at least. And make sure we drop Myconid flesh. It looks like it should be really cool, but it's heavy. We are going to blow up this bibber bang. There we go. Little preview of what's to come. Now, the first time I came over here, I had no idea that there was anything down there to get. Meaning I didn't know there was a person. I didn't know there was Noblestalk. So we're going to be cautious as we go down there. I think there's a neat interaction with sorcerers. So I'm going to pick this up. Uh-oh.
A chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within, is fading.
Can we not stand in the poison while we do this? Let's try and cast a cantrip.
The magic in your fingers sparks, but your spells fail again and again, consumed by the Susa flower. For the first time in memory, you're without magic. You feel...
Well, our memory isn't that long, so... It'll come. We have other
With
means.
or without your powers, you're at ease. Magic cannot be tamed, not even by you.
All right.
It is time. Wait.
Okay. Sorry, did I accidentally click on you? You can use Suser flowers, like in other places you can throw them at casters and things like that. We can give it to Lizelle, but our caster shouldn't be standing near it. All right. This is another job for Astarion.
Over there.
Why is everyone taking so heckin' long to catch up? All right. So we're going to move forward.
Stop! Stop! Bibber bang!
He's indeed surrounded by Bibberbang. The spores of those mushrooms are both toxic and flammable.
We just found that out. See, I think on my first playthrough, I must have been like super far back and saw the ones up top blow up. And so I just blew up everything down here. Had no idea till my next playthroughs. Yeah, it's a predicament.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere.
I think that's your mess.
Bloody drow. I mean, I didn't mean that. Please, cut.
Okay. So we're going to go into turn-based mode. We are going to, let's skip the Noblestalk. We usually do Baelen's bag first, but back in this corner over here, there is the Noblestalk that everyone is looking for. Uh-oh. Can we move this out here? Okay. And then we're going to use our last dash. Ooh, we cannot get far enough away. Maybe that's why we don't do this first. Okay. Can I throw a speed potion at him?
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Eager for battle.
I should have taken a speed potion with my last bonus action, but see if we can throw this at him.
Not a single act wasted.
Keep a blade close.
Huzzah.
Go. Well, hello.
We're just gonna tuck ourselves back in this little corner over here. We're just out of range. I'm gonna wait till we have our mode to go back again. Then we're going to... Oh, we still have our potion. Cool. We're gonna run all the way over here then.
What are you doing? Get out of there!
Gonna dash. Should have used our our action to dash so we could still jump with the bonus action because we don't have the bonus action now. So we're just gonna run out here. And then we're going to jump. And this I didn't know about until very recently. And there's ledges all the way around this room. We don't really need the item that's up here, but I'll show it to you anyway in case you also don't know about it. I didn't find this until I was looking at the interactive map online where it tells you where there's, you know, items and everything. It's like, what do you mean there's an item over there? I've never seen it. One more? Can't see it because my eyes are too bad.
I need that bag.
Oh my goodness. My gamma settings apparently are too dark. Like have we picked up any torches? Probably just sold them all. Oh. Can we wear guiding light? Here we are. There it is. So this is the Explorer's Ring, +1 Nature, +1 Survival. That could help when you are trying to get the Night Fronds. And the Night Fronds make Hearthlight potions, in case you want to know about that. There is another chest down here, so let's go ahead and go back into turn-based mode. I think it's around here. Aha. And then, oh no, how was that both of my actions? And I jumped, I dug. All right, well, what do you mean I can't get there? What do you mean I can't get there? Oops. Well, bye. Sorry. We'll enjoy the fire show. It wasn't my intent to kill Baelen. Just kind of happened.
All's well that ends.
My apologies.
Not as it could have.
Okay.
No traps, please.
You can also get this chest, you know, after you blow everything up. That's fine too.
Need to find a way forward.
That scroll of invisibility. And we're good to go. Does Lae'zel still have her...
Be done.
Let's go ahead and use our last short rest.
Time to get going.
These boots have seen everything.
We're gonna do a
Eyes
sneak.
before me.
There's a hook core at the bottom of these stairs. But why is our party so slow? Okay.
Let's move.
What do you mean?
Survival is all that matters.
Get next to him.
It's macabre.
Really, after all that? But we didn't give him his... We didn't gear up after we got out of the town.
Death.
We're gonna do that.
On my way.
Back.
Keeping low.
Grab Lizelle.
I'm
And
ready.
Shadowheart.
Need to press onward.
Oh no, we should have given Glut jump too. I guess we couldn't have. Lizelle already cast it once today. So slow. Okay. And wait a second. I didn't even equip my stuff. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me? Problem is if he enters combat up here, he's not going to do anything. May as well jump, get him closer, so he can actually do something. All right, well, I guess we won't because we moved away.
I will ascend.
When do you think I'll learn? When do you think I will realize my sorcerer shouldn't be in melee? Should be carrying her staff. Yes, yes. We have plenty of spells on Shadowheart. We are going to need a rest after this, so we may as well. Having Guided Strike as a War Cleric with and saving it for Guiding Bolts is probably the way to go. Oh, you know what would be great is if we could bungle Servant one of these. We, on the other hand, don't have much, and we also picked up a necklace that would have given us extra bonus damage to magic missiles, but we haven't equipped that yet. Oh, I was in a rush trying to get Astarion out of that fight, but when we took the potions from Oeluum and were like, oh, we feel stronger than ever before, that gives you this specialty ability that is not available in the Illithid Power Tree, and it's Survival Instinct, and it lasts for couple turns. I don't think it says in this tooltip, but it's like 2 or 3 turns. If you reach 0 hit points, you heal instead of falling unconscious. So situationally useful.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Victory awaits.
Another step forward.
Let's go ahead and hide again. Everyone hide, please. Thank you.
Light on my feet.
Another waypoint here. We're going to try and get ourselves up on these steps without being spotted. Glut, you are a problem.
Keep your blade close. Quiet.
Most importantly, we should get Astarion. Oh, jeez Louise. Never mind. Astarion and Lizelle.
Linger.
What I was going to say.
You won't deny me.
We are going to jump up here with our Sucer Flower and turn off the mage. That's why we're carrying it around.
My favorite. Onward.
And then, as per usual, we can go ahead and cast Bless. We can't reach Lae'zel. Go to ourselves there. All right.
Well, so much for peace.
Let's
I'm
move
coming
on
for you.
up. Let's twin spell Ray of Frost. Okay, sure.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Just gonna get up higher so that we don't have disadvantage. Oh my gosh, we still didn't equip things between these fights.
I am death.
We're gonna do it before we end this stream so that we're set for next time, alright? Oh, Filro. We're gonna put him out of his misery. Sorry, Filro.
You bow, or you break.
Oh no. Let's go. Let's go, Bulette. Oh, good turn. Oh no, Lae'zel.
Time to strike.
Rid of that.
Come on, can't stay idle.
All right, there we go. I don't remember if Filro tells you anything. Let's speak with Dad.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Oh, we haven't read our paperwork yet. Or is that an option?
Chasing mystery, riddle, lie, the adamantine forge,
Where would we find this forge?
location was Durham's task. I learned of the Guardian.
What's the Guardian?
Protector of the adamantine forge, born from hellish heat, in hellish heat, destroyed.
I don't know if I've gotten that from him before. I don't know if I've spoken dead with him because I think the first time that I went down there, like I just had to wing it and wasn't quite sure what was happening. There's other places to get information, but that's very helpful. What's the glowing tree?
It stills the weave, protects me from the others.
Oh, from the other two. And let's see if he'll tell me about the third person, because we know who Dorn is already.
Thorgrim, Dorn, three seek, adamantine forge.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more.
Oops.
Blowhard Dawn was searching for it.
Okay, so let's do the things. So you can hold me accountable for them. Give these to Shadowheart. We're going to put everyone in the right order because we'll inevitably reach for the wrong bags. My goodness gracious. Right. We are going to keep these in case we want to do thundery build. But for now, what we have, we are going to give her the Ring of Salving, which heals her for 2 every time she heals someone. Yeah, the boots for her concentration are better than these right now. Send that back to camp. We're going to give Astarion back the Broodmother's Revenge. We're going to... Someone should equip these. We're going to replace Lae'zel's boots, which only protect against web right now, and these will not have her be impeded by difficult terrain. We are going to wield the staff, finally. Going to put on the magic missile necklace. I know it's not as rare as the beholder one is. And actually the beholder one has been working pretty well for us, I'm not going to lie. Better than other campaigns that I've done. But we use magic missile. We can use magic missile more often. It also gives us a recasting of it. We're also going to put on the Circlet of Blasting. We can equip the helmet when we need it. That gives us a free casting of Scorching Ray. Toolbar's getting full. Ooh, you know what? We should wear the Ring of Mind Shielding for when we get to... the place. Grimforge. So let's go ahead and give that to Lae'zel, because it's really important that she not be charmed. What happens is when an NPC charms a character, they get access to all their stuff, and I keep all of my things that you throw on Lae'zel, and I don't want her throwing those on us. We'll put the electrocution band on Shadowheart, who's the other person who would be melee most of the time. What's she wearing right now? Oh yeah, we can let her not wear Seluna's moon pendant. Don't think that's better on any one of us. We could give it to Lae'zel, but she might need some mobility coming up. We'll send that to camp. Here's the scroll that was on Filro. And hand crossbow. Magic. Overcome resistances there. Oh, and before we go today,
I've got a long road ahead.
let's eat the Noblestalk, yeah? So I normally give this to Shadowheart to help restore some of her memories, and I really love that, especially if you're romancing her. But I don't think I use this on my other Dark Urge character, and I would like to see the scene.
As you choke down the acrid mushroom, a memory embraces your unlovable carcass. You see a grand collection. Shelves of jarred, floating, pickled organs neatly labelled. Taxidermied beasts and men, elegantly displayed from your killings. A study no doubt arranged neatly by your gentleman's gentle goblin. As you and your butler perform a vivisection, Scelaritas's claws slips, calipers cutting the aorta of the living, screaming victim.
Well, that's terrible. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I hate all of these. I mean, I guess I don't hate this one, but it's not the most interesting one. I think we're holding some inner resentment towards the butler right now because he won't tell us things. So we're going to drown him inside of the victim.
His tears mingle in with the golden fountain. As the memory begins to clear away, one thing is certain. The butler lies not about his past service.
Okay. Well, you know, we're a bad person and we're doing bad things. So we're going to end the session there. Next time when we come back, we'll deal with the remaining hook horrors and head down to deal with Glet's little issue with the Duergar. So I'll see you in the next video. Real quick before I go, I was just sorting my bags after recording, and I just wanted to let you know we picked up the Icy Crystal from Filro, and I also forgot to equip the Boots of Speed, so I'm putting those on Lae'zel so that she has something to do with her bonus action, and I put the Boots of Genial Striding on our main tab. We can equip our Boots of Featherfall in like the morning when we're doing our buffs to cast Featherfall, and then get rid of them for the rest of the day. So, okay, now for sure. See you next time.